Pakistan, which has been advocating peace in order to earn few brownie points from international community, is in reality hell-bent at escalating tensions with India. Multiple ceasefire violations compounded by mortar shelling by Pakistan Army is the real situation at Indo-Pak border. After the deadly attack of Pulwama, its army has been trying to push in more terrorists inside Indian territory. However, an assertive Indian force has been retaliating with full might and vigor and has killed at least 4 Jaish-e-Mohammad terrorists.
5 Indian Army soldiers were injured as Pakistani Army resorted to heavy mortar shelling on 55 forward areas of Jammu, Rajouri and Poonch districts of Jammu and Kashmir on 26 February 2019. Defying all international laws and conventions, the Pakistani Army used heavy weaponry including 120 mm mortar targeting civilian hamlets and forward posts. Despite Pakistan being condemned by the entire international community for the killing of 40 CRPF personnel of India, it is not restraining itself from violence and is constantly engaging into unprovoked firing along the Indian-Pakistan border area.
वहाँ पे ज़बरदस्त शेलिंग हो रही है रात से ज़बरदस्त शेलिंग हो रही है दोनों तरफ से एक तरफ से नहीं दोनों तरफ से हो रही है और काफ़ी दिक्कत में सामना कर रहे हैं लोग और बहुत मुश्किलात में
सारे लोग बहुत खौफ में हैं और कोई भी जगह नहीं मतलब छुपने की हम कहाँ जाएं बाहर सर्दी है तो अंदर मतलब मकान में ज़्यादा डर लग रहा है कि क्या करें.
An emboldened Jaish-e-Mohammad has ramped up its nefarious design to further hamper the peace across India. However, in a setback, 2 of its operatives were arrested from India's Uttar Pradesh who have made shocking revelations of their connection with the Pulwama terror attack. The terrorist group, which has its base in Pakistan's Bahawalpur, is using Indian soil to execute its devious terror plans. The security forces of India this week neutralized at least 4 Jaish terrorists in different districts of Jammu and Kashmir.
Operation was carried out in Varpura Subur, in which 2 top terrorists of the Jaish-e-Mohammad were eliminated. The Jaish-e-Mohammad, as we all know, was involved in the terrible terrorist attack which happened recently. The operation was carried out with due care to avoid collateral damage, and a significant amount of time, more than 5 hours, was spent in evacuating more than 45 families. So there was no collateral damage and there was no injuries or losses to the security forces to service operation.
Pakistan has used terrorism as an instrument of state policy to subvert peace across its 2 borders of India and Afghanistan. It is providing state patronage to all the UN proscribed terrorist organizations and gives them both moral and material support.
Pakistan! Terrorist! Pakistan! Terrorist! Pakistan! Terrorist!
Pakistan, that houses the Jaish-e-Mohammad leader Masood Azhar, is receiving global condemnation for safeguarding various terrorist groups. Dozens of activists led by the American Indian Public Affairs Committee, among others, gathered outside the Pakistani consulate after the deadly attack to protest against the Pakistani government for backing the dastardly act of terrorism and its leaders. The dreaded combination of nuclear weapon and terrorism makes Pakistan the most dangerous territory to live in. A country that provides safe haven to jihadist groups like Jaish-e-Mohammad is not only dangerous to South Asia but to the entire humankind.
I'm agitating against Pakistani terrorist activity is because Pakistan has a nuclear capabilities. It's the only Muslim nation who has a nuclear capabilities. With terrorism and nuclearism cannot go together because it can be a total destruction of the mankind. So I would like certainly that all this terrorist activity in the Pakistan should be stopped and eradicated, and all the people who are hiding there and who are really spreading terrorism all around the area, even in Afghanistan, Iran area and Indian area, this all has to be eradicated and removed.
The Pulwama terror attack has heightened the tension between the 2 nations. As India is committed to fight its war against terrorism, Pakistan is busy in shelling the terrorists. New Delhi's escalated position in countering terrorism has also pushed the other nations to come together in fighting against terrorism. Thus, taking a step ahead in the same direction, the US, UK and France have officially approached the United Nations to designate Pakistan-based terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar as a global terrorist.